Mechanic David here. Today we're starting the video with somebody who needed help with a leaf blower. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. Great Facebook Marketplace find. I'm going to try to fix it up, post it, and resell it for a profit. This is it. This is that leaf blower. It's a Craftsman. That was terrible, but that's what it looks like. So he said it's having carburetor troubles, so let's go ahead and tear it down and get to the bottom. So first thing we're going to start with is stripping the carburetor off of the leaf blower. That is going to take a T25 or a big flathead screwdriver. It depends on what you have. Me personally, if I didn't have the T25, I'd just go flathead screwdriver. But it's easier just to use the ratchet. Getting back these screws out. After you back them out, you should have a pretty clear pathway to the carburetor. Might have some hoses from the gas tank, of course, that you have to disconnect or take off, but you should be fine. This job is from start to finish. First thing I noticed is we got some fuel lines that are broken. There we go. So we're going to need to put some new hose in it, obviously. That might have been the problem. But we'll go ahead and take the carburetor apart just in case. Let's get in a little closer. Grab your little bucket. Squirt all your fuel in there. You don't want any fuel dripping everywhere or anywhere. Grab your screwdriver. Grab a small Phillips. About that size. Pull your card plate off. Get one of your trays. You get this tray. Stuff in it. Actually, we're going to clean this off real quick. We'll give it a slight brushing with the stiff bristle brush. Try to get any debris or anything off of it. Do that into your fuel bowl as well. Everything that's bad goes into the fuel bowl. That gets dumped. Whenever it gets a little bit of fuel, it gets dumped. There we go. Sink all that into your fuel bucket. Then your brush. Go ahead and start tearing it all apart. I'm going to start with the primer bolt first. You can do either or, it doesn't matter. Both of my screws are loose. I'm going to go ahead and pop my screws. Grab them both out. Put them both in a separate spot. Now I'm going to grab that fuel bowl, make sure it's all empty into the bowl under my feet. Put that right on there and with the other one as well. Now that that's out, that diaphragm looks nice and good and doesn't look like anything's bad. Back on there. Put that right there. And now we'll go ahead and take this bottom piece off. And of course we're going to be using a wire brush and compressed air. It's our number one thing in this garage. We should name a channel wire brush. It's just what it should have been, wire brush. Got this little plate off. I got the guest with me. His name is Benji. Say hi, Benji. Hi. Diaphragm out of there. This is the actual diaphragm. This is one of the important parts. Be really careful because if that tears, you'll have to get a new one. Really, really careful. This is the most stubborn part about taking the carburetor apart. After that's out, we should have a needle we can grab. It's about all you can do to disassemble it, to be honest. Now I'll grab my compressed air blowgun. Should look about like this. let's go ahead and reassemble and put it all back together. So we need to get our needle, and all this junk done first. I hate these, but that's what you gotta do. It's not optional. We should be getting it here soon. You know, I shouldn't have had to try 3 times, but it is what it is. I also have my peach Arizona in the fridge. I love Arizona. Me and my family drink Arizona tea almost every day. There we go. It's in there. We got it. I just want to ask myself why I had to be a mechanic with big fingers. There's that. Gotta put this diaphragm back in place. Can you go shut the doors to the barn bench?
Yeah.
While you're in here?
Yeah.
You don't have to close them all the way, just shut them. It's getting a little warm outside. It's like 90, 91, 92. Well, let's go ahead and get this primer assembly back on. Flip it back over. Go right round like this. There we go, it's back together. And tighten this back up. That's what it should look like whenever it's back together. Go ahead and grab this plate. Goes right here, I believe. And go ahead and grab your leaf blower, put it back on your leaf blower, put your fuel lines back on. go ahead and drop your carburetor mounting screws through your, however you prefer to do so. I prefer to start by hand. That's why I know they go in right. Take your ratchet over. After I kick it over, I'm going to tighten these bolts down until they're starting to put pressure on the carburetor. Remember, this is a plastic part. You don't want to tighten it too much. Tighten it until it starts giving you a little resistance. And then tighten it at a half turn. And then should have a functioning lip blur. Come in here, right here, prime it. Alright, it has a split fuel line, so you can go ahead and cut that. Grab your wire cutters, cut your line where it's split. That's your return line. Shouldn't just pop out like that. But it's okay. See if we have some more of this. I think I might. Where's my black box? Alright guys, I finally got it done. I had to put some fishing line on a fuel line to get it through the tank. I had to empty it. But we're going to try again. Try to fire it up. Now that I replaced that torn fuel line. And see what she does. She should fire up. She should. Because both of the fuel lines are good now. The return fuel line is what cracked last time, so I'm suspecting that's why it wasn't idling before. Probably anyway. That's what happens whenever you forget to hook up your throttle linkage. Totally forgot there was even a such thing as a throttle linkage. Oh, come on, stop throwing me a fit. There we go. Well, it's still bogging. That didn't change. So we'll go ahead and try to fix that now.
Even though I wasted it all just to watch you go, I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the